partnership between Saim and Salman. And this will be really one to watch out for. Babar Azam versus Adam Zampa. He just had a bit of a tumble at the other end and does not come back to strike. But Simon, you mentioned it was the first over that didn't go for a boundary, that Zampa over that Saim Ayub got out to. And that is where he is so key. Doesn't allow the batters to get away with many runs, but more important, always looking for wickets. Targeting those stumps. And surely will be bowling a few wrong ones into these right-handers. Salman Ali Agha has other plans. Maybe not. Felt like it had the distance. Once again holds out to Botman. And Zampa has to.
Well, this is not what Pakistan need. Two new batters now. The Pakistan skipper looking for the boundary early in the set. Advancing down, but just catches it on the bottom part of the bat. Doesn't get good contact and comfortably taken it deep mid-on by Xavier Bartlett. So after a promising start, Pakistan just faltering towards the midway point. Now 86 for 3.
As the captain walks off, two new batters on the crease. Pakistan 86 for 3, and we'll all take a break for drinks.
पर ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Navia Bright Max Men Whitening Cream जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई Navia Bright Max Men Whitening Cream।
Adam Zampa. What an asset to have in your lineup. Whenever the chips are down, he's the one who comes to the fore for his side. Once again, making a huge impression.
And he's very good against Pakistan. 14 wickets, economy of 6.57. He likes bowling against Pakistan. His googlies, his leg spinners. And he also attacks the stumps, which is important on surfaces which grip a little. Play and a miss.
It's a different role for Babar Azam, playing at number 4 for Pakistan. He used to open the innings back number 3. He was opening the innings during BPL. A big bash, beg your pardon. He has to carry on with the momentum set by the 3 batters.
This time hits it over the top. Finally gets a good piece of it. Slow one, but mid-off in the circle.
From the bottom of the bat. That was good enough. Clear the fielder. Plays that mid-off. I saw the width. Picked up the slow one quite early and went with the thinking. And execution was good as well.
First boundary in 14 deliveries. This time thump back, straight back. Sometimes you hit it 2 straight. They wanted another run and very quick. That is good from Fakhr. Spotted that the bails were off. Spotted the opportunity.
Yeah, you have to run hard. You have to seize on every opportunity. Put runs on the board. Yeah, you're right. The coaches say play the ball straight, but not that straight.
To the offside, the single, that'll bring up the 100 for Pakistan. 100 on 10.5 overs.
That's good going. They have to carry on with the hard work put by Saim Ayub and the Pakistani captain. Plenty of batting left. And that will give freedom to these batters to go after the bowlers in order to put a good total on the board.
He tries to swing it leg side, just off the thigh. It won't be a single. 11 done, 101 for 3.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Pakistan will be looking at 200. Cooper Conley. Left arm spin. And you think that Fakhr is the matchup. Round the wicket, he's quite a canny bowler. He's had a great season for Australia and they expect big things from him. Very full.
He's not a conventional spinner. He fires the ball into the stumps. Doesn't believe in flighting the ball.
Frees his arms and down the ground. One bounce into the fence.
Yeah, he was better served bowling wicket to wicket. This time around, tried to bowl outside the off stump, had to pay the price. Was in the zone for Fakhar to flatbud it into the gap for 4.
Trying to move away, trying to access the offside. Attacking the stumps now, the left arm spinner. Right, it is the flicker-free moment. Download now and get the insurance you need on your fingertips. Last ball of the 12th over. Fakhar backs away, fired down the leg side. And actually done well. It had a chance of racing away for 5 wides.
It was like a dart, wasn't it?
Hits it down the ground. After 12, it is 110 for 3.
गोल्डन पर्ल ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
Plenty of bowling options. Bartlett with just the 1 over up front, got a wicket. And then Head now thinks that this is the time to bring him back. Just a single down the ground. What Australia want is a couple of overs which don't go for many, just build a little bit more pressure on Pakistan. And Head just going to his bowler. He thinks that he is most likely to provide him with a breakthrough.
Yeah, he did struggle bowling at a left-hander. In the first over, he was hit for a 6 by Saim Ayub. Let's see how he fares against Fakhar Zaman.
Pace off.
Yeah, playing in these conditions as a bowler, you need to be skillful. You need to have variations, and for the first time opting to bowl a slow one. Bartlett.
Swing and a miss, and a little mistake. Felipe letting the ball through, so unforced error.
The ball died on the wicketkeeper. Made it hard for him. It didn't bounce. Like what you get in Australia.
There's the final run towards that all-important World Cup. Every eye on that. So just the final preparations. Not like with another pace off. Babar wants to because he's picked a little gap in the leg side. He'll get 2. Pakistan's smartest hatchback EV, Imre charge fast, drive smart. And Pakistan now just into the 13th over. When will they push Robert down the wicket? Just gets a 1. Just 7 wickets in the hutch. What would Pakistan be thinking? Obviously you want maybe 200, 12 and over from here on in. And you actually think, you're right, now it is time to go, really push the envelope, make sure that everything disappears. Coaching staff would have a fair idea of what they want, what they expect. Short into the pitch, dot ball, and a good over from Bartlett. It is 115 for 3.
ये है हमजा। क्रिकेट का जुनून तो इनके अंदर भरा पड़ा है, but at the cost of your skin. BNP Rice Glowing Brightening Face Wash. It nourishes the skin, leaving it bright, glowing and refreshed.
Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. गहराई में Golden Pearl Max Light Men's Face Wash. Let your face glow.
Now plenty of batting to come. Nowadays Pakistan make sure that they have a lineup which bats very deep. And that comes freedom with that, the opportunity to attack. Like that, Babar down the ground, hits it hard and long. Maximum.
A stroke of highest quality. Waited for the ball to come out of the hand, then jumped out of the crease. Did try to hit the ball very hard, relied on the timing and was able to clear the boundary line. Pressure on Zampa.
Doesn't get, he's disappointed because he thought that should have gone into the gap. And just the intention now is to make sure that every over is a big one. For Babar to do that, he's played 19 deliveries, he's well settled in terms of a T20 game. That's plenty of deliveries, so now really have to push the accelerator. Even Fakhr, 11 deliveries he's faced.
Yeah, you're right. Babar has to take charge because his partner at the moment hasn't been able to find that momentum. Again, misses out. A question was asked, umpire unmoved.
Smart bowling.
And that ball stalled in the air. Yeah. And that's where the question was asked. Clearly impact was outside the off stump. As a result, very experienced. 85th T20 international match for him.
Babar tries the reverse. Huge shout. And Zampa goes upstairs straight away. He goes to head. Take a review.
TV umpire to director. Players review for LBW. On field, original decision is not out. Check feet. Fair delivery. Front on, please. Ball is passed under the bat. Ultra-edge, please. Flat line when the ball passes the bat. Satisfied. No bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please. Pitching outside leg. Essen. Pitching outside leg. Pitching outside off. Pitching outside off. Director may have ball tracking one more time, please. Director one more time. Ball tracking. Pitching outside off. Impacting line. Wicket sitting. SM, stay with your original decision of change your original decision of not out to out on screen now. Signal, please.
Plenty of confusion in the end. The ball tracking hitting the stumps twice, but in the end it is Babar who has to depart. A reverse sweep, not his shot. Zampa with the wicket, very confident in the review. It's 123 for 4. Usman Khan walks in. Zampa doing what he does best, especially against Pakistan. Googly, dropped. Chip back. Second attempt. Little parry. And then it is down. And chance goes begging. 14 down, 124 for 4.
गोल्डन पर ब्यूटी क्रीम अब न्यू पैक और एडिड ग्लूटा सिरम के साथ बात बन जाए।
Zampa has been terrific. He's been one bowler that has got Australia back in the game, and this would have been another huge wicket.
Yeah, you may have plenty in your repertoire as a bowler, but it is the usage that counts. Whenever he bowls his varieties, able to land them in the right areas. Well, that separates him from the boys. A positive stroke from Usman. Yeah, we saw plenty of varieties in the previous over. That was a slider, not read by Babar Azam, and then the googly. Very well disguised. Former Pakistan wicketkeeper Adnan Akmal.
Yes. Quick single. Does well. It's so important for this Australian side. One frontline spinner who does the job time and time again. He's always very tight on the stumps. And you talked about his varieties, but his ability to be attacking the stumps with all the deliveries that he has. The googly, the leg spinner, the flipper, the slider.
And he seldom goes for runs. Still not finding the timing. Fakhar Zaman. His singles won't hurt Australia. Pakistan need boundaries, plenty of them.
And Pakistan, Usman Khan batting at number 6. They need a big finish from him. Very good against spin. Right now, that projected score just slowly decreasing because there's a little comeback from Australia. Down the track, hits it past point. He's very good in that region. Boundary.
Excellent timing. Now created a bit of room for himself by backing away from the leg leg stump. And then slapped the ball. And it disappeared. The last few was obscene. The run rate plummeting. And a couple of boundaries will certainly help Pakistan here.
That'll go to the fence as well. Avoided that short mid-wicket there. Full length dive, but back-to-back boundaries.
It seems like Usman has realized Fakhar Zaman is struggling at the moment. So he'll be the one looking for boundaries. Second time in this over. Jumped out of the crease. Forced the bowler to drop it short. Are ready for them.
This time whipped away leg side. Just beat the single, but a good over for Pakistan. 13 off, 15 done. It's 137 for 4.
नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम जो डार्क स्पॉट्स खत्म करे और आपको दे ब्राइटर स्मूदर कॉम्प्लेक्शन SPF 50 के साथ ट्राई नाविया ब्राइट मैक्स मेन वाइटनिंग क्रीम.
Hamdard recipe mixes the taste of heritage.
T20I, Simon Salman, and it's been a low-key performance ever since. Babar with a patchy 24 of 20 balls. Improvisation is not his game, but anyway, needed to kick on. That's full and probably missing the leg stump. A very warm welcome to Simon Catchett.
Good evening, Ramiz, all our viewers. Yeah, Australia be very pleased with the way they went about things through those middle overs, and Adam Zampa in particular should have had 4 wickets. Usman Khan dropped very first ball, return catch to Adam Zampa in that last over. He's turned things around with the big wickets, Fayub and this Pakistan skipper. This is the final ball, first ball of the over, just drifting down leg. So a good decision there. But still, Pakistan should be able to get to 180 plus here with the 29 balls left. Usman's showing some good signs with a couple of boundaries. That last over of Jack Edwards. So now it's time for Fakhar to back him up.
Batting in the middle order was always going to be a tough gig for somebody like Fakhar. Batted so many times at the top of the order, and so this is a new for him, this role. Seems just a little bit lost at this stage, 10 or 15. There's protection there. He likes to expose his stumps and play the cut shot or come down the wicket and hit it over cover. That's his game.
Xavier Butler would have learned a lot from the previous over. He would have been watching, seeing Usman Khan come down leg side of the ball and carving Jack Edwards through backward point for 4, and then he took him through mid-wicket for 4. So just making sure he can't free his hands there and following him leg side.
Oh, that's a good one. Is it a good one? Not to be. He's done. He's out. Cameron Green is about 6'6". Took it quite easily in the end. Fakhar's disappointing innings comes to an end.
Yeah, it's hard to clear that man. Cameron Green